My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 14, 2023. It is 3:07 a.m. This is video number 2. The first video I just did, I read Samantha Markle's filing, all of it. I read all of it so I could have an idea. So now I want to do another video because I came across some tweets when I turned on my computer. So let's go over it, okay? Some of those tweets. Okay, so that's the first tweet. The British royal family is being called disruptive, racist, classless, trash. The list goes on. This is how the world sees them. This is how the world always saw them. Their little tricks and disguising of unity has been unveiled. No coming back from that. William is shaking. It's over. Okay, I wonder where they see all of that. Alright, all of the competition between who likes and who dislikes the royal family is a tragedy for them. Sadly, it's a tragedy for the UK to have these petty people as our head of state. Americans know this, but have the opportunity to vote out bad leaders. The UK has no voice. Well, it has to do with parliamentary. Don't you vote these people in? So this is how you have to do that. Or if you're fed up, protest. There's one tweet that I saw, but I didn't put it. I think it's a Tory prime minister who literally says some stuff out loud about black people, but I didn't bother to put it. Maybe I did. I don't remember if I put it on the list. Okay, they were warned and they wouldn't listen. They were too busy leaking, briefing, and throwing each other under the bus. Ever since the Queen died, it's been chaos. And the thing is that this was the plan, okay? It's not just the UK. They were so comfortable with it because the world were on the same page until the 2020 election in the United States, okay, put a halt to it. It's also happening in the United States. But the thing is that there are many well-minded people who's not having it, okay? White, black, or anything in between. So good, well-minded people are fighting to put a stop to it. Now it's not a fight just for black people in America. There's some good, well-minded white people and different other background who seeing the truth for what it is now. They join the fight as well. Okay, so that's that. Okay, thank you, Min Walmart Wallace and Poundland Prince. They are done. Mr. and Mrs. Nobody. The delusional Sussex Squad like a good laugh in the morning. Something tells me you have never left the US. The US is tiny compared to the rest of the world. The US point of view is not the world's point of view. Okay. But the thing is that she's right. Okay, this comment is right. The US is not everybody. But when the world sort of want to see certain things, when something is, you know what, let me not go there. Alright. I guess the point that I was gonna make, sometime the trend usually start in America and then spread around. When you look at what happened in January 6th, not a good example, but it's true though. What happened in January 6th, other countries start to mimic it. Okay, but they were prepared for it because they've seen it happen. I think in Brazil that happened, and there's another South American country it happened. So I'm just saying, okay, seems like the squaddies are the shook one. Prince William is stuck and continue to rise above the fray of the rest. No wonder Harry has always been so jealous. I don't think Harry's jealous of William. Nah. And I don't, was it even when they were young, when they say who wants to be king or something like that, both of them said no. But you know, obviously that's William's job. It was already assigned to him. But Harry had already accepted his position. Okay, but it's because of the constant nonsense, the nagging, poking, okay, the constant poking at Harry, doing certain things that got him, you know, fed up. There's Harry who left the United Kingdom and want to focus on his thing, but yet they're still poking at him. So how could Harry be jealous of that? Okay, when he literally left the country for William to do his thing. But anyway, next tweet. Okay, breaking royal news. King Charles and Queen Camilla coronation will cost the British taxpayers about £100 million. They are taking away food from families, milk from babies, heat from the elderly, shelter from the poor, education from children, living wage from doctors. These are the things I've been repeating over and over, but someone put it in word here. Okay, what is that here? Just put on a hat. Do countries like Netherlands, Denmark, or Liechtenstein have a big street party for their coronation? We hardly ever hear about them. Okay, they don't. Why aren't the British people waking up? Okay, that's outrageous. Sell a few tiaras when all they need to do was ask the London banks and open up one of their trust accounts. Okay, and it won't bother them one little bit. Their royalty, they treat the rest as peasant. Okay, unfucking believable. The people allow it, so they continue. I don't know. I can't blame them. If they could, they do. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, next tweet. Thank you. Alright. Why would she, Meghan, come to the coronation of a woman who invited Jeremy Clarkson after the horrible piece he wrote in The Sun? Alright, this I cover it. Actually, I should be editing it, but for the sake of this video, let's put it, because there was a long thread of videos that I came across and I share it. Okay, I'll be putting screenshot only. Okay.
Of course, look at the way the hatred has been whipped up in this country. Why would she come to a coronation of a woman who invited Jeremy Clarkson after that horrible piece he wrote in The Sun, saying he hated her in a cellular way, and he wanted...
The lunch with Clarkson and Camilla
was after.
Oh, I thought it was before.
No.
Right.
And Piers Morgan has been hounding her. Why should Meghan come? And actually, as for the booze, there are millions of people here who absolutely are on the side of Harry and Meghan.
But why do you loathe the royal family so much?
Because
you do. You loathe them.
Yeah, I do. I'm a Republican.
You take great joy.
I am a Republican. It's a perfectly legitimate and respectable position.
There's nothing wrong with it, but the majority of people rather like the royals.
But
they rather
my
like
argument,
King
you're
Charles.
just overriding what I've just said.
Oh, well.
A lot of people actually are on the side of Meghan and Harry, and they can do nothing right. If she had come, they were already saying they will attract all the attention away from Charles and his Camilla. Now she's not coming. They're attacking her for another reason.
Well,
absolutely wrong.
Maybe
it's wrong.
Okay, so I give my opinion about this already, so I'm not gonna talk. Alright, let's see here. There's the clap, there's this. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Oh, that's a video as well. I hope I didn't put the same videos, because I already covered some videos already. Okay, yeah, I did that one as well. Okay, it's a bit of a problem for King Charles III and Camilla when a right-wing show on right-wing channel have all the panelists said they are not interested in the coronation and admit Charles' strategy is about avoiding booze. Okay, yelp. I'm just gonna let it play. My other video that I'm editing, I already put my comment in it. Okay, I'm just letting you listen to it for the sake of this video. And you're gonna see screenshot
to get that application in.
I think
so there can't be a flurry of late applicants.
It doesn't show great enthusiasm.
Okay, which of us round this room, which of us is actually excited? I'm gonna just say I'm actually not excited.
I'm not excited about it. I find it really difficult. I'm not.
Where's the glamour? There's no glamour.
Charles and Camilla. I mean,
I just don't.
I'm excited for the amount of work we're going to get around it. Like for my own
I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
Keep winning this.
But think about all the acts that are performing as well. They could have been acts that were doing it like 20 years ago. So many people, modern acts, turned down the opportunity.
Yeah, they did. People like Adele did. And just coming back to Kevin, your point about the level of scrutiny on the procession. One of the reasons, so the sort of subtext of that is they were worried again about booers along. They wanted to keep the procession short so that the crowds would be bigger, and also the fact, they are basically Kathleen, and they're going down the same route and then back up the same route. So the same people are going to see the royal couple twice.
Oh, not again!
It's going to be really ridiculous, I think. Now you've probably noticed some of these
All right, so I already
missed the boat to get that application.
I already made my comment on that other video, but for the sake of this video, I just let it play. Let me read what's there, and then that's it. Okay, is this the same woman on GMB who said Meghan didn't come because she feared being booed, and that the recent poll shows her popularity is in minus? And here they are talking about the lack of glamour at the coronation. These so-called journalists or clowns. Yep, the same one who dismissed the issue of Charles being booed, saying he has more support. The day after Meghan's decline, were the glamours. Okay, yep, I thought that too. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. There's that. According to some royal expert, it's a bad thing to not show for the coronation because you don't want to be ridiculed by your husband's family and some of the public. Me thinks they're really mad because Meghan won't let them attempt to humiliate her. Yeah, these are bullies. But reading this, I'm thinking the amount of humiliation they put her on a world stage when she was just there to support her husband. May God put some peace in Meghan's heart, find that bubble to put her at peace and well-minded, and her body and soul at one, because this was too much. This was too much. It wasn't even me. I felt for her. This was too much. Okay, these people are baggage for God. Okay, they desperately wanted her to go so they could abuse her up close and personal. They will have to now content themselves with abusing her from afar. They're probably gonna go after somebody else. Okay, not Harry, because Harry will sue their ass. They're afraid of Harry. Imagine admitting publicly that the person who fled your country citing abuse does not want to come back for more abuse, but you are upset she won't come and submit herself to more abuse. Make it make sense. I'm telling you. And the thing is that, and I did say, if Meghan did go back, they will pick up exactly where they left off during the funeral, because these people don't know any better. I just sneezed. So her not coming keeps them from doing what they've been doing. I think about the way they treat her that last engagement before they left, during the Jubilee and during the Queen's funeral. Her choosing not to be there punching while they use her for optic and coins is a good thing. Opportunity costs are too high. They probably invested in some long-range lenses to get some better pictures this time. Haha. 1 minute they say she is not allowed to set foot in England, the next, why is she boycott the crowning? Okay, exactly. It all makes sense why they were demanding a response from them. They were planning to bust people and to boo her. Could be. I didn't think about that. Maybe. Yeah. But the thing is that we already seen Charles been being booed on certain engagement, eggs being thrown at him, all sort of things. So they wanted to shift the blame to someone else, but not them. Meghan said, you're not having me. Okay, not only that, the press needed advance notice for camera position. Their plan was to turn up mics and humiliate her in front of the world. Yeah, okay, Joe, look, I can't say what I'm thinking. All right, 100% agree. Bango. They're fuming because they can't monetize anything new. They'll just have to wait when Meghan receives her award. Nope, the way she was covered at the Queen's funeral was abhorrent. Meghan has better things to do, and they don't involve that racist family or the toxic British media. That just reminded me on one tweet that I was reading where someone mentioned that they need the title to monetize or something like that. And I went on and said, you mean they're not using their brain to behind those projects and do all of those things? Meanwhile, there's the other brother who has disposable income left and right, and he still can make something out of his project. So whatever. That just crossed my mind. Okay, amen. They're talking from all sides of their dirty mouth. Okay, and they will never know what the Duchess of Sussex will have won. LOL. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. I think at some point she need to how do you call this, copyright her name. Okay, this one is a good one. I'm not gonna read the article, but it's just a tweet. Who's increasing this special friends profile, and can we guess why? Okay, the list.com. A look at Rose Henbury through the years. The list. Rose Henbury is a British socialite who has made headlines for the relationship between Prince William. Let's take a look back at her life through the years. Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Alright, so there's me here responding. Someone is about to lose her job. Put one and one together. Okay, I am into minds really putting out feelers because he is thinking of trading Kate and or Camilla, causing trouble. Why is that a commercial? Yes, it is. Let me go into that to comment both. Okay, there's this. There's the smile. Wait, is the whole one spouse has to be dead rule before remarrying is in effect still? How old is Rose's husband again? Oh my god, it's not funny, but it's so freaking sad and delusional. These people can just be themselves. Why not just divorce and move your own separate ways? And doing all this crazy nonsense drama. Okay, this is the thing that the UK people allowed to happen. The aptic, the performative and all of that. They're doing all of this for the performative, when in fact they could just divorce and live their best life. But whatever. And there's Harry, who decided to live his best life. They don't like that. They want him to do performative thing. Oh my god, let's read some of the comment. I read he is 62 years of age, also not sure if it's true, but are David and Rose divorced? Now don't quote me on that. Have read several articles that they are divorced. Rose's husband is going nowhere. Kate, on the other hand, the kids have nannies and all. Okay, once Miller got her crown, there are no more rules. The heir can marry whoever he wants. That's true. Let's see here. But the thing that with William, it's not like around his father's time where they're really into calls in terms of who you have to marry a virgin and all this crazy nonsense that they put his father through. But William, on the other hand, had many opportunities to marry whoever he wanted. But he is so freaking, I don't know, women over there don't want to deal with him. So it's not like he has to follow his father's footstep, but it seems like that's where he's going to. I don't know. He had the opportunity to marry whoever he wants. Okay, Kate thought she'd be able to get rid of this woman. Her granny and Betty were friends. Queen Elizabeth II, they bring receipt too. Queen Elizabeth II had 8 bridesmaids by her side on her wedding day in 1947, back when she was known as Princess Elizabeth. One of the women supporting Her Majesty's wedding to Prince Philip on this day was Lady Elizabeth Lambert, Rose Henbury's grandmother. She was one of 2 non-royal in attendance and was a dear childhood friend of the Queen. Their fathers, the 10th Earl of Cavan and King George VI, were reportedly very good friends, which strengthened the woman's bond. Lady Elizabeth Lambert married a publisher, Mark Longman, with the Queen in attendance. The couple had 3 kids and eventually several grandchildren, to include Rose Henbury, of course. There it is. Kate came in thinking, there's that hierarchy thing. Oh, I'm gonna do this. They're like, no, bitch, you belong down there. We only need your womb to pop up some babies. Okay, apart from her husband amazing estate, why are we supposed to be interested in this woman? She's not even that stylish. I mean, taking up egg, not exactly smartest thing to do. Whatever. These people, they only, it seems like, from my understanding, it's based on social class. Okay, forget everything else, based on social class. This is why they don't like Harry, because Harry saw people through their own lens, their smartness, their brain and their personality. Nope, it's not about that for these people. It's just class. They give you a title, it's about that only. Okay, I guess we are just gonna have to accept that from now on, the Princess of Wales title will be given to the starter wives. Camilla don't want to go down the history as only Mistress Queen. 1, if not an affair, what caused the rift? 2, the following article on Kate not being the same after marrying William is bunker. Her pre-married life of fiction, had to give up her career. What career? Where she got dumped on the phone? What was it? She was a yacht girl or something like that. Now that is certain, Meghan won't be there. The tabloid are going to make the coronation into a drama between Camilla, Kate and Rose Cholmondeley. Alright, let's go to the next one. This one is about a poll that I saw. One of the squaddies in the UK. put it. Okay, Harry and Meghan, YouGov at it again this morning. Okay, it has been reported that Prince Harry will attend King Charles' coronation next month without wife Meghan. What would be your preference on who should attend the coronation? Both Harry and Meghan. Harry but not Meghan. Neither Harry nor Meghan. I don't mind either. Okay, who is paying for this boring nonsense, YouGov? It's quite a clever question because they're using it as a proxy to identify the racists in their panel. Not only that, in one of those videos that I'm editing right now, that has a whole bunch of other videos, they were asking that question. So that question came up in one of those videos, one of those TV. Is it something Jeremy Vine or something like that? Okay, the results are very interesting. Oh, let's see here. Okay, most Britons don't care much or at all about a forthcoming coronation of King Charles. A great deal, 9%, a fair amount, 24%, not very much, 35%, not at all, 29%. Very interesting. But is that true though? I was gonna say after this that's it, but this is it. Capitalizing on the small information they have from Harry and Meghan to protect the unpopular coronation. Not surprised. That's another way of looking at it too. Next tweet. Okay, I need to finish. This time I don't have the computer to myself. Next tweet. Meghan. God, they can't stop talking about her. The only reason why the monarchy is so popular today is because of Meghan Markle. Period. Nobody cares. No one. Okay, let's see here. Queen Meghan, she's not there, but she is everywhere. I'm so unbothered. That is true. Alright, Meghan is very controversial woman. They obsess of her personality. She's smile face, elegant, attire, achievement, and the life people are so fascinated about her. There's so much scrutiny, jealousy, but she didn't care about. She prioritized her family, husband, and kids. And the thing is that the hardship that Meghan went through, if you look at anybody who made it big, okay, let's say someone who made it big without, you know, their rich parents or whatever, okay, who made it big on their own, I'm sure all of those jealous people will never want to be on her shoes when she was struggling to make it where she's at right now. Okay, we need to look at all the things and leading up to where she's at, where she was saying her car was broken, she had to get out of the back seat and all of that. People will be embarrassed, but you know, the car was good enough to take her from point A to point B, so she knows all those struggles. Will some of those jealousy people will be able to put up with all Meghan's struggles leading up to her success right now? Okay, that's on period, end of it. True, I said this all the time. She is the only reason. Okay, I think you mean that you had no idea about the royal family until Meghan joined it. Sorry to break it to you, but they've kind of been a big deal for a whole globally. Glad you're catching up now though. But the thing is that they were known globally for colonialism. Okay, and people want to get away from that. They want compensation, but not for the glamorous thing that they make people want to believe. Okay, I knew they exist. I've said this so many times in so many other videos. I knew they existed, but I wasn't really following them. When Meghan married Harry, occasionally I happened to see what's going on until I saw all the hatred that was going toward her. And then my channel turned into that, what it is now. Okay, are you joking? Maybe in USA, but monarchy was always popular in the Commonwealth, especially because of Queen Elizabeth. Not the same popularity that you guys claim it is. People were aware of it because they were head of state. Yes, of the Commonwealth, yes. But not too many of them like it for what it is. There's Barbados who left, they want compensation. Are they asking for compensation? I don't know. Maybe they are, and they should. Jamaica is thinking about it. I don't know about Canada. It's, you know, there's little noise here and there. Okay, you seem to have forgotten the Queen who passed last summer was well loved around the world. Okay, the monarchy has been around for over 1,000 years in England. Meghan Markle, who is she? Well, people are tuning in, but whatever. This is your country, you should know. Yes, the monarchy should be popular in its own country, but not in the US. and other places. All right, let's go to the next tweet. The same way we would say maybe certain things in America is very popular, but when you go outside of the US, you'll be like, what is this, or something like that. All right, next tweet. There's no comment. She retweeted something. Quote, so perhaps those who seek to condemn Meghan should actually be congratulating her, whether it was merely about Archie's birthday or a bigger decision to protect her own emotional well-being. Meghan doing what she feels right for her family is an empowering example for many. There's no comment. She retweeted that. Let's go into this. Okay, there's no comment as well, but I'm not gonna read that article. Quote, women look up to women like Meghan Markle, set boundaries, said no, if you're not respected in a place, walk away. All right, any wife with bad in-laws knows Meghan just took back control. Twitter, Meghan Markle won't attend the coronation. Here's why that's empowering. Read more on Grazia. Okay, so that's a small article, but I'm not gonna read that. I need to move on to start editing. I have a lot of editing. Next tweet. Had to retweet this for the mad people out there talking shit. Here's a higher quality HD video of Harry and Meghan's success. Oh my, I really want to know who did the voiceover because it was so powerful. I'll do it, but let me I'll play it, but let me read some of the comment. Okay, there's this, lol. Yeah, this will help you, die mad. Okay, I love this so much. This video never gets old. Meghan Markle walk in that den of viper with her head held high like the queen she is. And I think maybe this is the reason why they placed her on Archie's birthday and the coronation on Archie's birthday. They didn't want her to come because they didn't want another version of this happening in the coronation. Okay, so that was a preview for why they don't want her to be at the coronation. Okay, Meghan came and owned every one of them. That's for sure. Meghan is beautiful. They're absolutely adorable couple. There's the heart. Okay, what is this? There's the what's her name? Chumley, the Rose and the husband. My goodness, let's listen. There's the music, but there it is. There's the Rose and the husband. But anyway, too much drama. Let's listen to this, okay, and then go to the next tweet.
Right, you know, I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit.
Something is wrong with the video, or maybe it was my internet. What happened?
You guys are angry about it. Oh my god, I make y'all feel that.
Let's start all over.
Right, you know, I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit. It's me and you. So I just want to say hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you gonna be mad every day.
Something is wrong with the video.
Success. About it. Oh my god, I make y'all feel that.
Yeah, something wrong with that video because it's not playing properly.
Yes, it's me. And you guys are angry about it. Oh my god, I make y'all feel that. Well, this will not take long. Well, I just wanted to pop up here and show y'all how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I'm looking great. I'm feeling great, you know. I'm over here very booked and busy while you bitches over here are still looking raggedy and not doing shit. Wow. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I'm not going anywhere. So talk your shit, you shitholes. You can't defeat a bad bitch. You just cannot do that. I rise above that. Ew. So I just want to say hey, and that I'm here to stay, and you gonna be mad every day. Success.
As I'm editing this video and I insert my own grand entrance of Harry and Meghan during the Jubilee, and I was thinking, if this is what the royal family are afraid of, they don't want another version of this, it's because they're not paying attention to their own things, because it's the squad who made this as big as it is, because in our own eyes we see that as a success, right? So if those people, the royal family or whatever, are focusing on what the Sussex Squad are doing, or what we're talking about, what we considered popular or unpopular or whatever, and well, I guess we're throwing them off their games, because if they're paying attention to their own things, they will be focusing on their own thing. But they're not focusing on their own thing. They're focusing on what the squad are talking about, because Harry and Meghan are not on social media. So they probably are paying attention to what the squad are doing for them to keep on tripping on their own BS. You know? So I don't know if I make sense with that. But if it's the squad, look at this person. I still don't know who did that voiceover, which a lot of the squad love. I like it. Alright, so if they are afraid, when I said they, I mean the royal family, the institution, are afraid of another version of this grand entrance, that's because they're paying attention to what the squad are doing or talking about. They're trying to isolate Harry and Meghan, and then look at this. They give Harry and Meghan the platform to walk that grand entrance. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not Harry and Meghan who decided this is the way they should walk in, but they made it. They're tripping on their own thing. They're trying to humiliate them, but they're elevating Harry and Meghan instead. That's the way I see it. Anyway. Alright, let me move on to the last one. Okay, there's comment, but I need to move on. Next tweet. Okay, so this one I saw while I was putting things together. That was very fascinating. Alright, so this post about Joan Baez on Spoutible. This is incredible. Joan Baez, then and now, she was only 15 years old when she first heard King speak and made it her mission to become a civil rights activist. That was in 1956. She's 82 now, and here we are in the same fight. Wow. Can you imagine? I think Dr. King could probably still be here. But then again, there's people who live until 100 and more. All right. That was very fascinating. There she is working with Dr. King, and there she is here with that young man from Tennessee. You guys, I forgot his name, okay? Who was expelled, and then they reinstate him back. All right, this is very telling. Wow, this is what time does to people. Look at her here, very young. She gave me, when I first look at her here, she remind me of somebody, but I can't pinpoint who she remind me of. Okay, and then there she is here, and she aged very well, very well. Right, is that her here? No. It's amazing nothing has changed much in the past 60 years. Yes, I agree. Honestly, I think little has changed since the Civil War. The South and those who think like them simply began working their agenda from the halls of power versus the battlefield. And it's been going on. It's just that people let their guard down. I guess so many people were, they got, after the battle meaning that they want the Civil War, or even right to vote or whatever, people felt tired. They let their guard down, but those people were still at it. They still at it. Okay, yep, saw it, was great. Okay, there's a video around here somewhere that shows Justin and Joanne singing "We Shall Overcome Together." Well, I'll look for it when I go on Spoutible. Is that it? Diamond. Okay, you guys could go check it because I don't want to get flagged for it. This past week has felt like it was back in the 60s, so it is fitting to see her with one of the Justins. What happened in the Tennessee legislature was not far off of the racism of that time. Unfortunately, there is still much work to do. Amen. I appreciate your response. And the thing is that it takes all of us. It takes all of us, but these people are still at it. You know, their views, their crazy mind, their crazy thinking. Alright, so there's more comment here. Nice. How do you like Spoutible? Looking for a place to land. Okay, it is incredible, almost as incredible as the fact that Joan Baez is still singing that song with hope, because hope is still all we have. And this is what President Obama said during his first election. Some fight don't end civil rights is one of them. I waited table on her once at the Amahi Hotel decades ago in Yosemite. She's super nice and a great tipper. Very interesting. Alright, so I'm done. I need to get started. Let's do a prayer. What should we pray for? Prayer for justice, I guess. And healing. Let's put healing. They need to move on. Lord, as we lament over injustice, and repent of our sins. Heal us. Lord, we lament the many ways people are valued differently based on wealth, skin color, and other factors. Help us remember that you made every person in your image and love each of us deeply. Let's pick an image. Hopefully I find something good. Okay, let's do this one. Healing shall surely come. Then shall your light break forth like the morning, and your healing, your restoration, and the power of a new life shall spring forth speedily. Your righteousness, your rightness, your justice, and your right relationship with God shall go before you, conducting you to peace and prosperity, and the glory of the Lord shall be your real God. Amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. You know, this video is very rare. Okay, this is something extra. This video is part of that video. Oh, now they do that. Did they? Oh, so now they ask for it to be reviewed. Okay, I was just, luckily I saw that, because when I first put it, it was fine. Okay, so forget what I was gonna say. Now they asked it to be reviewed, because when I first put it, it was fine. Okay, so because now this one they asked to review it as well, but I put it public anyway. This part is I took out from this video. Okay, so that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.